it's Carrie Higgs at Branson House Realty. I'm so glad that you've joined me on my channel. Remember to give me a like and subscribe because you'll be notified of other videos about the Branson area and Table Rock Lake and also my real estate updates. So I'm so glad that you joined me today because today we're going to talk about the future real estate forecast for 2021. And that's going to be exciting because there's actually some good news in there. So stay tuned. First of all, let's look back at 2020 just for a second. Won't spend much time on 2020. But anyway, when we were in lockdown, the virus started in March. Springtime is the most important time for sellers to list their homes. It's when most sellers list. And that just didn't happen, especially in our area. So it really slowed everything down on the listing side. But then we had all of these buyers wanting to buy, and they were coming into town wanting to look, and there just wasn't enough homes available. So I think that's been going on all over the country after the research that I have done on the market in the past for 2020. I can really see that most of what they're saying is true because I'm going to use some articles that I found from NAR and a chief economist, which I've talked about before, is Lawrence Yun. So he writes those articles every month in our Realtor magazine. And he's always been, right on top of things and is very numbers and facts. So let's go over what Lawrence has to say in his article here. And I will post these below so you'll have a copy of that. But he says we're going to have a strong 2021. Yun also believes mortgage rates will increase by 3% by the end of this year and see a 3.1% in 21. Additionally, he believes that home prices will rise by 6% at the end of 2020 and gain an additional 3% in 21. The home buyer tax credit may come back, and people are being more positive because of the vaccine. So some things combined, they're going to make a more positive real estate market, and people are still going to be willing to pay list price, and home prices are going to go even a little higher. So that's interesting. And I have another article from Brian Buffini's website. If you don't know who that is, he's a real estate coach. Very likable. I love Brian Buffini. His headline is Real Estate Leader Brian Buffini, joined by NAR's Lawrence Yun, reveals bold predictions for 2021 real estate market. Tight inventory, rising home prices, and low mortgage rates are the new normal for 2021 as the economy recovers and buyers relocate due to remote work opportunities. So I can tell you for sure, in my experience in 2020, I had people that were actually moving from other states like California and Colorado. They already had jobs, but they were working at home, and it allowed them to go ahead and make the move. So we see a lot of people are starting to move, and that's why we have a lot more buyers that are able to work remotely from home. Also, it says home ownership is attainable and affordable, and if you've been thinking of entering the market, now is the perfect time. So yeah, prices have gone up, and they're going to continue to go up a little bit. The interest rates on loans are going to remain the same for a little bit, but they're also going to climb. But if they do climb, they're still going to be around 3%. So that's why they're affordable. And now is the perfect time. I agree with that. Sellers, you're going to be getting even more for your home as time goes by throughout the next year of 21. So think about that if you're thinking about selling. And I found an article, my last article to share with you, from Forbes magazine. This is talking about millennial buyers. So first-time home buyers, this is what you can expect. It's not going to be easy. It's going to be much like 2020. So this is what it says. The younger millennial and Gen Z buyers are expected to play a growing role in the housing market. Fast rising prices will create a bigger barrier to entry for the many first-time home buyers in these generations who don't have the existing home equity to tap into for a down payment. So that is really true. I'm hoping that we do get some kind of credit for first-time home buyers, because I remember that working really well. I believe it was back in 07 and 08. I had several buyers that took advantage of that. It would be really nice, because we know the millennial generation is such a huge generation and they're quite ready to buy right now. And then also, I caught this in this article too. It says the economic recovery could take much longer, which would make U.S. mortgage-backed securities attractive to international investors, keeping mortgage rates low. Even as the pandemic hopefully nears its end, Americans will continue to buy homes that fit their new lifestyle. Definitely people have a new lifestyle now. They're in their homes more. They want to be outside doing more recreation. And I can definitely see that trend. As a result, it says 2021 will see more home sales than any year since 06. So in 06, I remember just starting in real estate. I really didn't know what I was doing because I was just learning. And then the bottom dropped out and I sold foreclosures for a long time. So yeah, 2006, hard to imagine. Annual sales growth will increase from 5% in 2020 to over 10% in 2021. So my fellow realtors, brace yourselves. I wish you the very best year to come. Buyers and sellers, please contact me if you're interested in either selling your home or moving to the Branson area. So I really appreciate you watching today, and thank you so much. All of this I will leave in the links below, okay? Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.